Guys, in today's video, we're going to talk about Majin Buu, the new villain who promises to be more powerful than the real Majin Buu. Will he get Dragon Ball number 1? Will Goku be able to defeat him? We'll talk about that now, but before we start, leave your like and subscribe to the channel and let's get started. Majin Buu's origin is, without a doubt, one of the most peculiar we've ever seen in Dragon Ball. He was created from a piece of Majin Buu's own cells, mixed with a Cyberman seed. Here comes the question. Why did the evil Kaioshin decide to add Cyberman seeds to a being as powerful as Majin Buu? The answer to that is simple: obedience. Despite being small and seemingly fragile creatures, Cybermans are extremely obedient when controlled by a powerful master. The evil Kaioshin's goal was to ensure that Majin Buu would be completely submissive to her. She wanted to have an even more powerful weapon at her disposal, a version of Majin Buu that could also be easily controlled. After this creation process, Majin Buu is given a clear mission: to defeat Tamagami number 1 and get the Dragon Balls. This already gives us a good idea of his motivation and purpose, which leads us to speculate about what we will see in the next episodes. What will happen when he comes across Goku and his friends? Well, that is what we will discuss now. We know that Majin Buu is a considerable threat. After all, he is formed from cells of Majin Buu himself, a being who has already demonstrated that he has a regeneration that is almost impossible to combat, in addition to an incomparable strength. The most impressive thing is that unlike Buu, who was often impulsive and chaotic, Majin Buu is fully conscious and it seems obedient. This is a great advantage for him because not only can he learn fighting tactics quickly, but he can also be extremely strategic. Remembering that the original Majin Buu had already demonstrated his intelligence in battle, being able to learn the Kamehameha just by observing Goku. In other words, Majin Buu has great potential to become an even more skilled fighter, adapting quickly to fights, which would certainly make him a great threat to Goku, Vegeta, and even Piccolo. One theory circulating among fans is that Majin Buu can evolve, just like Majin Buu, and transform his appearance by absorbing other individuals. The idea that he can change form and become stronger as the fight progresses is quite interesting. In fact, images have already been seen that suggest that he can acquire other forms and become more powerful as he absorbs his victims. This ability to transform and evolve is something that could further complicate the situation for the heroes of the series. In a first confrontation, it is possible that Majin Buu will lose to Goku, but this defeat could serve as an impetus for him to absorb someone and become even stronger, which would create an interesting dynamic of continuous evolution. However, one of the most unpredictable aspects about Majin Buu is the question of his abilities. Since he is an artificial being, we do not know to what extent he masters the use of Ki, one of the greatest strengths of Dragon Ball. However, it is possible that over the course of the confrontations, Majin Buu will learn to control and use Ki more effectively. After all, as we have seen in the past, characters like Majin Buu have been able to learn new techniques extremely quickly. So, if Majin Buu starts fighting Goku, Vegeta, and Piccolo, he would certainly begin to improve his mastery in the use of Ki, which could lead him to reach an even higher level of power. Regarding possible confrontations, I believe that Goku could be the first to face Majin Buu. This would allow Vegeta and Piccolo to have more prominence in the following episodes, with possibilities to show how they deal with this new threat. Speaking of Vegeta and Goku, one question that many fans have is whether they will resort to fusion to face Majin Buu. Although it is difficult to predict, especially considering that Dragon Ball Daima has proven to be unpredictable, the possibility of a fusion cannot be ruled out. In extremely complicated situations like this one, where an artificial enemy with great potential for evolution appears, it is possible that Goku and Vegeta consider this option. However, they only tend to use fusion in times when there are no other alternatives, which makes this possibility somewhat remote, but still valid. Furthermore, it is interesting to note the fact that Majin Buu, as an artificial version of Majin Buu, can present abilities and transformations that are completely different from those of his predecessor. He is not a simple replica of Buu, but rather a creation with his own characteristics and potential for evolution. This opens up a range of possibilities regarding how he may behave in future battles. The fact that he has multiple forms and the potential to evolve independently makes each encounter with Goku and Vegeta unpredictable, which further increases the suspense surrounding his participation in the plot. On the other hand, Majin Buu's introduction also raises interesting questions about what other characters such as Goku and Vegeta can learn from him. Both Both warriors have already gone through countless battles and evolutions, but an opponent with the characteristics and nature of Majin Buu may force them to seek new forms of power and strategies. It would not be surprising if, during the confrontation, they had to reinvent their tactics and even overcome their limitations. This could result in a series of more dynamic and unpredictable battles, something that has always been one of Dragon Ball's most appealing features. Another point that could be explored regarding Majin Buu is his connection to Majin Buu. Although he was created from his cells, Majin Buu is not an exact copy, and this could mean that he has aspects of his personality and abilities that are completely new to the series. The relationship between him and the original Majin Buu could deepen over time, perhaps revealing more about Majin Buu's creation process and his true intentions. Who knows, he might become a key figure in a plot that could challenge not only the heroes but also the very concepts of power and evolution within Dragon Ball. Ultimately, Majin Buu's future in Dragon Ball Daima is a great mystery, but also a promise of many epic fights. He is not just a simple villain, but a threat that can grow and adapt according to the circumstances. This makes his presence in the series even more exciting, as we don't know what he might do next. As the episodes go on, we'll find out how far he can go and how Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and other characters will deal with this new threat. Stay tuned, because Dragon Ball Daima definitely has a lot to offer, and with the introduction of Majin Buu, the story is just starting to heat up. Guys, this is how we end the video. Let me know in the comments. Are you excited for the next episode? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Bye!